Yo, my name is Grant Thomas, and I'm out of breath. I am worked, all because of this little bag of sand right here. I'm a health coach, a movement enthusiast, a dancer, and I'm a footbagger, baby. I've taken a lot of education. I've been coached up by some amazing coaches, and I've done tons of movement modalities. And I'm telling you, nothing's taught me the lessons that this little footbag has. Today, I want to share my experience that I've had with the footbag, the history of the footbag, and all the benefits that you can get from playing with the footbag on a daily basis in your life. Now, my footbag journey started back in college. I know, classic. I had this group of friends that would kick this thing around regularly, and I wasn't very good, but it was just something that got us outside, got us moving, laughing, failing, succeeding, all the above. And it was a great time. I really enjoyed that group in college and all the memories of playing footbag. Now, after college, I got into a pretty sedentary job and got into the rat race, and this thing fell to the wayside. I put it in the pocket for a bit. Throughout the next 10 years of my life, I really didn't touch the footbag. At the beginning of this year, I found one as I was going through some stuff, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna pick this up. I'm a mover. I know how to do this stuff. I think this is really gonna be beneficial for my athleticism and my coordination. And so I just accepted that I was gonna suck at this for a while. And I picked it up every day, and I kicked it every day, and I started getting creative with different drills and using my knowledge and my movement background to cultivate something that was really powerful for me personally. Play is always accessible. It's right in your pocket. You take it out, and you can kick it. You can kick it with yourself, and you can kick it with your friends, and you can kick it with strangers. I literally just post up in parks, and I watch people of all backgrounds come up to me and say, hey, what are you doing? Or, hey, I haven't played this in forever. It's been years since I've done this. And what I notice is their face light up. Their body lights up. Their body comes alive. They're moving. They're confident. They're really just present with the experience. And this is all from a little bag of sand. The more I picked it up, the more I kicked it around, the more I wanted to play. And that became pretty contagious with the people that I was hanging around with. You know, people started to want to play and wanted to learn. And I saw that same thing. Their faces light up, their bodies light up. I saw the failures, I saw the successes, I saw a whole range of emotions. And it was just such a powerful experience, a powerful representation of the human experience. Those experiences alone were enough to keep me coming back. And then I really started to see my athleticism, my coordination, my balance, my reaction, all this stuff blossom. And I found a renewal in some of the skills that I felt that I had lost over the years. As an explorer of movement, I was also really fascinated by the history of the footbag. So you can trace the footbag or some kicking game like this back to any sort of culture in the world, which is awesome. What stuck out to me most was the incarnation of the footbag in the US. This dude, Mike Marshall, picked up the footbag from this Native American man while he was in this military prison. Once he got out, he introduced it to his buddy, John Stahlberger. And John was dealing with a knee injury. I don't know what the specifics of the knee injury was, but he was hindered by it. They started kicking this thing around, hacking the sack as they called it, and John noticed the balance, the coordination, the dexterity, all that connection to body and mind was helping him with his knee rehab. And in 6 months of kicking this thing around, John's knee was healed. As someone that's had their fair share of injuries and coach people through injuries and pain, that's the piece that really stuck out to me. John not only saw the healing power of the footbag, he also experienced it. Mike and John ended up experimenting with different bags, different sizes, different shapes, and ultimately they landed on more of a circular bag filled with beans, the classic Hacky sack. And they brought this to market. They started to sell it, and it started to gain some popularity. And then Whammo came in and they purchased it, and that really was the blow up of the Footbag. The Footbag, or Hacky Sack, became popular during the 70s, so it's got this hippie vibe to it, you know, outdoors, barefoot, kicking a little bag of sand around, no rules, all this. And I'm about it. I love it. It's great. It's one of the most competitive, non-competitive things you can do in your life. My vision with the Footbag is to build on that history. Build on that history of connection. Connection to one's body and their movement, connection to oneself, connection to community, and ultimately connection to life. This is what this Footbag has taught me, and I want to share that with you. If all this beauty that the Footbag provides doesn't inspire you to go pick up a Footbag, maybe this will. Whether you're an everyday athlete or a high-level athlete, this little thing has a place in your arsenal. Name a skill in athletics, and the Footbag allows you to work on it. Balance, coordination, mobility, rhythm, vision, footwork, it's all there. So if anything, this video right here is an invitation for you to go out there, pick up a Footbag, and start kicking it around. Have fun. Ready to start your Footbag journey? Go ahead and check out the description below. You can pick up your own Footbag from my store, and you can purchase the Footbag for Life program. This is a beginner's guide that gives you everything you need to know and practice to embody Footbag play for the rest of your life. Have fun with it.